softly spoken with no
Best
strings
part was that I
tied.
turned around that company.
Yeah.
It's just the way I turned around the company in Kenya.
Yeah. And many others actually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because the company in Kenya that
Yeah.
I left was when I joined the company, it was a mere $1 million company,
Yeah.
and I turned it to a
10
$10
million.
million. And we sold it at a very good price as
Yeah.
well, and the company is doing quite well even today. I introduced the systems there, the infrastructure,
Yeah.
the IT, trained people who were just. So one thing with this, with because I never had a qualification,
Yes.
whoever I interviewed, as long as I could see the attitude, the correct attitude, and the correct work ethic, I took it upon me to train them. And I can proudly say that the team that I was working with today at that time, all those people are holding positions, big positions.
And the people you're training,
You
had
mentored.
holders, they had
No.
Yeah.
they
They
didn't.
did.
So you train them from
Yeah, because she was able not to understand where they're coming from. And if one's character and attitude was correct,
Yeah.
she was hiring and training. Because
Because
for me, what I look for attitude, I train skill.
yes, so for me that was also a success. That
So
was
here you
bringing
are,
a change into
yeah.
somebody's life.
So here you are, now you have your daughter still in Canada. Did you come back to Kenya? What drove you to come back
Yes,
to Kenya?
so when my daughter was born, because
Yeah.
of course my husband was a vice president of the finance company,
Yeah.
and there's something that happened to him when
Yeah.
my daughter was born, where he said that no, I don't want to work for somebody. I want to work for myself. And he just kind of felt that he wants to own a business,
And that's
and
brought him back to Kenya.
and the place where he wanted to start a business was Kenya. Because our families are here.
Yeah, Kenya.
And that's what brought us back. But
Yeah.
to be very honest, in my 4 years in Canada, I have missed Kenya.
Wow.
I have missed Kenya. The warmness here, the people, the smiley faces. You see here.
Like these ones, eh?
Yeah, no, seriously. It's like we have so many problems,
Yeah.
but we are always smiling.
Yeah.
In that part of
We
the
are not
world,
pulled down.
in
Yeah.
that part of the world, everything is systematic.
Yeah.
Everything can be done with the press of a button.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
There's no corruption, or
Yeah.
everything works there. But there is no fun. It's no
There's
fun.
no
People are
love.
not
There's no
laughing.
one
People are
mix.
not having fun.
Yeah.
And here is the beautiful weather and beautiful people.
Yeah.
So it brought us back to Kenya.
Yeah. So you came back to Kenya which year?
2014.
2014. Here you are. It's new it's a new world. Was your husband having a business or any work?
No.
So you came back to Kenya not knowing where to start.
Yes. So we had a
Yes.
number of things that he wanted to do.
Yeah.
But obviously, whenever he sat down to do the R&D,
Yeah.
it was some problem
Yeah.
or the other.
Yeah.
So for 6 months, we were both at home.
Yeah.
We were living with his parents.
What you didn't like being in the house doing that.
Yes.
So now you leave
6
Canada, you
months.
come back to Kenya,
Yes.
and you have to stay home for 6 months with your in-laws.
Yes.
And her husband is not also employed.
Yes.
No
They are
pay.
both at
No
home.
revenue.
So we were
Remember, she has to have naps in the afternoon. She has to just cook and then sleep.
Yeah.
So it was such a hard time, I believe.
That's a hard time. That's a hard time. That was a hard
The
time.
only thing was that I was looking after my daughter who
Yeah.
was young. But obviously,
Yeah.
we came back and now we had to start thinking of the project of
Yeah.
what to do.
Uh-huh.
And you see, when you're not working, money goes out.
It's all about withdrawals, not deposits.
Yes, no deposits.
Yeah.
Because when we came back,
Yeah.
we had to have a medical insurance just in case if something happened.
Yeah.
In Canada, it's all paid for. So I mean, the government provides you with medical.
Wow.
But obviously here we had to make sure everything is here.
Yeah.
We had to get our own place.
Yeah.
So the rent deposits,
Yeah.
everything needed to be done.
Uh-huh.
And money was just going.
Mhm.
So then my husband and I sat down and thought about it, that let me get a job. That's what my husband said. So he went for interviews
Yeah.
to banks. He already got a letter of appointment.
Yeah.
But he just sat down and said that if I take up a job, I will never be able to realize my dream of doing my own business.
Be
And
your own
hey,
boss.
self-driven, be your own boss.
Yes.
Burn your CV.
So but of course,
Yeah.
and I agreed with him. But one of the two had to take up some job
Yeah.
because we needed an income.
Yes.
So I told him that, okay, you do the R&D, you look after our daughter,
Yeah.
who was at that time when we came to Kenya about a year, about year to 14 to 16 months. And I was not comfortable leaving her and going to work.
Yeah.
So I told her that you stay at home
Yeah.
and be the house husband.
Hey,
I will.
husbands
you will,
out there, can you allow to be left babysitting and your wives to go
You
to
should,
work?
you should actually specify that question to African husbands.
African husbands. That's a question for you.
But okay, we knew why we were doing it.
Yes.
Because
It's
you
an
see,
argument.
while he was at home,
Yeah.
he was doing the research
Yeah.
on the project that he
Uh-huh.
wanted to do. But he needed the time.
He needed
He
time.
needed the time. So I applied for a job,
Yeah.
and this time I got a very good job representing an American company who gave me the job because they got a very good reference from my
From
Canadian employer.
company.
Wow.
Yeah. Guys,
So-
wherever you are, do good.
Yes.
Do good. Only mountains don't meet.
Yes,
Yeah.
I still remember
Yeah.
because there were so many candidates.
Yeah.
And again, there was this question of qualification.
Again.
And you're just from
Again.
Papaland.
Again, yes. But obviously, when there's references,
Yes.
so this employer who was based in America,
Yeah.
they had to call all the references
Yeah.
for all the successful candidates.
Yeah.
And my reference was the Canadian employer. And my Canadian employer spoke so highly of me
Yeah.
that the American employer,
Yeah.
he was like, he asked him, what is it that you didn't like about her?
Yes.
And he said that the only thing I didn't like about
because
her
she
is that
left.
she left.
That's the only thing. I guess so. So I was right.
And
That's a good thing. The only thing about I didn't like about her is because she left.
It was sad.
Wow.
And he was like that. She's got her job here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whenever she decides to come back,
Uh-huh.
she can come and take the position.
Yeah.
And that impressed this my new employer so
Yeah.
much. And straight away gave me the job.
Uh-huh.
So I was in a completely different line this time. I was doing the private brand. You must have seen it in Natomek, the blue label at that time.
Oh.
Yes. So I was into food. I was developing
Into food.
developing the private brand,
Yeah.
representing the American company,
Yeah.
sourcing products from all over the world
Uh-huh.
and bringing it to Kenya.
God.
So, whilst I was doing that, my husband was doing the research.
Researching. She was doing R&D in the house plus babysitting, huh?
Yes, plus
Babysitting.
as well.
Wow. And that's what.
Yeah.
That's what.
That's
It is
what. My friend, babysitting is what.
That's what.
Hey.
Actually, I wish he was around so that you can ask how was the experience, you know?
We may ask behind the camera and maybe give you a few shots.
Yes. So that went on for 2 years.
Yeah.
I,
2 good
2
years.
years, yes. Because it's not easy.
Wow.
You know, we took up nearly 4 different projects.
Yeah.
We reached nearly 90% of research and see that it's not
working.
it's not
yeah.
working. So we now embark on to a fresh one, a second one, a third one, and fourth one. And finally, we decided to go into manufacturing of recycling of paper. So
Wow.
And that is after 2 years of you working and the husband being a house husband
Yes.
and him doing so much
R&D.
research, maybe researching on other things, and when you are 95% done
It's
with
not
the
working.
research, this is not
Back to
working.
the
You know
drawing
what?
board.
Let us go back to the
Drawing
drawing board.
board. 4
Just
of
do
them.
it. Wow. Interesting.
yes, so that's it's not easy, but it's not even difficult when you have a one focused mind. And when you're doing it together. So my husband and I were a team, and we say that we want to make it happen. So it's a journey we had embarked on,
Yeah.
and there was no turning back.
Yeah.
So he came up with this idea of recycling
Yes.
paper,
Yeah.
so into tissue paper,
Yeah.
and of course it had its challenges,
Mhm.
still has,
Yeah.
right? So he started that, right? And
Yeah.
as soon as and while I was working, I was looking after the house costs. I also remember at one point I was looking after the interest that we were paying for the loans that we had collected, right? And as soon as he installed the machines, I then moved and joined him in business.
Wow.
Which year was that?
2017.
So she left Canada in 2014, came from the job, the husband stayed home for 2 years, and then in 2016 they now started a walk, which was not a walk in the park sometimes,
Yes.
but now they have decided to do things there.
And now this is now self-employment where they are having their own company.
Yes.
Yes.
So
Wow.
at least finally we could say that this is ours.
From being employed at her father's shop, no qualification, the shop goes down, or her dad's business goes down, she gets employed, no, she gets married, stays in the house for 3 months, that's not my space, goes out to look for a job, she gets another job, asking for papers, she has no qualification, paper, she has no qualification. Her ability, her inability spoke for her. Worked for 10 years, left the company, went to Canada, stayed with no job. She got another job. She was there for 2 years. Expected her firstborn. She left, came back to Kenya. No, there's no income. Her husband in the house, herself in the house, and they have a 16 months.
Expecting.
No, already born, 16 months.
Yeah,
Girl.
I'm saying expecting diapers,
Oh
expecting
yeah,
food,
of
but
course,
there's no
expenses.
income.
And now they made a decision that, hey, dude, stay in the house, babysit, work on
Research.
research for what we need to do in Kenya.
Let me go on the
No
ground.
more employment. We have to employ. We have to become employers. That's where we are at now.
You guys, you're not ready for this. This is scars to success, and so far so good. We have heard of the scars, we had heard of the ups and downs,
Yeah.
but what we have known is this can never be a
Yes.
walk on the park, but success demands you to never give up and to know that nothing is impossible.
Yes. Here we are.
Nothing is
She's
impossible.
now a director of her own company.
Employed how many people? So far so good.
About 40 people.
40 people
In a
at
span
a
of
paper
4 years.
company in a span of 4 years,
Wow.
right?
2016.
2016.
2016.
This is the fourth
2020.
year?
Yeah, this is the fourth year.
Yeah, 4 in a span of 4 years or so.
Yes.
Now a company, a big company. It's not small. It's not small. It's a big
It's not
company.
tiny. It's not tiny.
The managing director position she was holding, that's where you are. Or you are what director? Managing.
No, I'm back to managing director.
Back to managing director, but in your own company.
But in my own company.
Is that not success?
I think so.
Because you learned all through your way, working for other people in their businesses, making and saving millions.
Yes.
That like, you know, it molded you and gave you the muscles to start your own.
Absolutely.
And that's what you're doing now.
Yes.
How is it for you?
It's good. I feel good now.
Uh-huh.
I feel good that I had. It was a bumpy ride
Yeah.
with constant questioning of no qualification, no
Yeah.
degree. You've not been to school. You've not been to university.
Yeah.
You've not done this.
Hire me for free.
Yeah. Hire me for free.
Yeah.
Let me show you filing. Go and get. Go
To
get
where
mail.
now you are sitting and rocking your chair.
Yes. To now I'm my own boss. Yeah.
Wow. Now let me ask you, because you were asked previously, do you have papers? What will you show? What is on your CV? Do you still ask people who come to seek jobs in your company? Do you ask them, what do you have? How are you qualified? What's in your CV?
Do you ask for papers?
Do you ask for papers? What do you look for now when you are hiring your own employees?
Have you
walked all through that path?
you-
No papers, no nothing.
I don't insist.
Uh-huh.
If the papers are procedure,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, yeah.
But the way to hire is when I talk to him
yes.
or her,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I look at his attitude.
Uh-huh.
I look at his zeal. I I look at it at what he is he has to offer, and that is my basis of recruiting.
Wow.
So no, I don't give.
It's not about papers, guys. It's all about what you can do, but you have to prove it.
You know, there are CEOs out there, there are bosses out there who are watching and who will watch this video even in years to come, even I myself. So
And your children.
and my children. So what can you tell bosses out there when they're planning to hire? What should drive them to get an employee for themselves?
I think
And
they
an
should.
employee like you are.
Yes. See, the first thing is when you're talking to the person that you're
candidate,
the
yeah.
candidate,
Yeah.
the way he answers questions, right? The way how aggressive, how assertive.
Yeah.
Okay, and you need to see what he has to offer, right? And you may also look at his work experience.
Yes.
And what he has been doing in the previous companies and how he has been raising up the ranks. Okay, the degree is just on the side, but I think that's an indication, okay, on how the candidate is.
Yeah.
And the rightful candidate, to be very honest, if he has confidence in his ability, right? He is not going to be too focused on the pay as long as the company is right. He will be ready to accept because he knows in no time he's going to prove his skill and he's going to climb the ladder. And that does happen. I have people in my company who started at a very at a much lesser, and today and they didn't wait. I think you know that they didn't have to wait to ask for it. I saw their ability, I saw their skill, and I saw what they were offering the company, and their zeal. And I said that no, man, I think this guy deserves a raise.
Wow.
This guy is good.
So now, Meena, having been an employee all through, you are now an employer.
Yes.
How do you motivate your employees? How do you guide them? I mean, who are you to them? Who are you? Other than being an employer and managing director, who else are you? Who are you to your staff?
Try to be a teacher.
A teacher.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm kind of looking for myself in my employees, to be honest.
Yeah.
It does disappoint me at times because I understand the generation today is much different.
25-year-old are sleeping in the house.
Yes, so I am trying to install because the foundation. My foundation was my values, which were instilled in me at a very young age by my father. The few principles that has made me what I am today. My father was a person who never tolerated inaccuracy. For him, if I had to do a calculation and there was a variation of 5 cents, he asked me to look for that 5 cents.
Wow.
He did not allow me to write
just go like that.
off. And that is
Yeah.
what made me what I am. Because
Yeah.
I can, the attention to detail.
So you are a teacher.
Yes. So to be honest,
Yeah.
apart from being an employer, right, I am the teacher.
Yeah.
Because I think I'm a living example that it works. These values,
It works.
it works.
Determination.
Right? Apart from your degree and qualifications, this basic foundation takes you to where you are.
Wow.
Okay?
Wow.
And above everything, I also believe in the law of karma.
Believe in the law of karma.
I don't know whether you know what karma.
You tell our viewers.
Karma is basically whatever you do comes back to you. And in a much more scientific way, every action has an equal and opposite reaction.
Yes, and every decision has a consequence.
Yes, every decision has a consequence. So that is what I kind of teach the generation of today. That look, whatever you do, if you decide to leave your employment,
The choices you make.
stranded, your employer stranded, you're going to face the same.
Wow.
If you dedicate fully, right, it's going to come back to you.
Meena,
Yes.
we have currently you will find that my dad has a company. It's a multi-billionaire company.
Yeah.
And then I, as the first, I as the son or the daughter in that, the child in that family, I will be the one to inherit that company. So the moment I inherit, I start misusing the money and the company's value because I did not earn the money. So
Yes.
I start just using the money anyhow without thinking about tomorrow. What would you advise those kids out there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Look at the camera and
The same
Yeah.
the same principle.
Karma.
What is karma? Yeah. If you're not going to look after your wealth, if you're not going
Yeah.
to work hard into retaining it, it's
Yeah.
not going to stay.
Yeah.
It's going to go.
It's going to go.
Because of course your father put in some real hard work
Yeah.
to be where he was.
Yeah.
But now it's your job to take it a step further. So you need to put in your expertise.
Yeah.
You need to put in your hard work
Uh-huh.
to take it one step higher.
Wow.
And if you don't, definitely you shall see the collapse.
Wow.
There is no
Which is so
way.
sad.
There is no way.
Yeah.
There is nothing is for free.
Yeah. Nothing is for free.
Nothing is for free.
Meena, we have housewives out there.
Yes.
They are married, they are at home. And you find that once they're married, they're at home, kids all over, but they want to
They want to get
invest
out
in their
there.
life, they want to get out there and expose themselves. What would you tell them to do, or how would you advise them to start and do whatever they want to do and be them out there, forgetting that they need to be a mother, they need to be a wife, and just be them?
If you have the thought, if you want to do something, just go out and do it.
Just go out and do
Just
It is
do
not
it.
going to be successful from
Yes.
day one.
But you
But
learn.
that very first step
Yes.
is a step to success.
Wow.
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 That one step.
That one step.
That
It's a
one
step
step.
to success.
It's a step to success.
That's wisdom.
It's a
That's
journey.
Yeah.
If they want, if they have the thought,
Yeah.
if they want to do something,
Yeah.
let them not wait for tomorrow.
Mm.
Because maybe 20, 30 years down the road,
Yeah.
when they will be old mamas,
Yeah.
they will look at themselves and say, what did I do?
Wow.
The children
Yeah, what did
are
you do?
going to grow up and go away.
Yeah.
Yeah, philosophers are always saying it's either one day or day one. You just have to choose your struggle.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Whether you choose the one day or you choose it as day one.
Just
Yeah.
choose your struggle.
Yeah.
It is
Yeah.
better to do and fail than
Yeah.
to fail. It's better to do and fail. At
Than
least
to
you
fail.
know that I tried.
Yeah.
Yes, I tried.
Yeah. So, Meena, during this time of pandemic, what all of us are going through, business are shutting down, people have been laid off, they don't have employment. What would you tell people out there? Because right now, people are like, most of the people are like giving up.
I don't
There are
think
that much of giving up. What would you tell them?
I persevere.
They have been laid off. What do you tell that person? Yeah. What advice would you
I
give them?
believe,
Yeah.
I believe karma.
Karma.
I believe the hard-working ones. You see, for me, the way I see the pandemic
Yeah.
is a correction.
It's a correction.
I believe this is a correction on a very higher level.
Wow.
If you see the world, the direction
Yeah.
in which the world was moving,
Yeah.
parents didn't have time for their children.
Yes.
Oh God. Couples didn't have time for each other. With all the technology,
Yeah.
with all the nuclear plants,
Everyone
with
is
all the
seated with
damage,
gadgets.
with all the war,
Yeah.
with everything that was going, the
Yeah.
world in which we were moving,
Yeah.
the construction and the buildings, and I think the pollution,
Yeah.
everything had to come to a stop.
To a stop. Yes.
You see, suddenly,
Yeah.
suddenly
Yeah.
we have time for our family. Suddenly we are all locked
Suddenly.
together
Suddenly.
in a
Suddenly we start realizing, we have each other. I didn't
Suddenly.
know.
Yes, yes.
Wow.
So I also believe that you see, that of course there were people, the people who are working hard,
Yes.
the people who are, they also if they are going to be laid off, I'm
Yes.
sure it's going to be just a matter of time when they
And
get
it's a
another.
season.
Yes. They might-
So you tell them to persevere, you tell them
Yes.
to whatever they have been wanting to do,
yes.
this is the time to do their R&D.
Yes.
To research
yes,
more. That's
yes,
one idea.
yes.
That one idea you had when you were in employment. Work on it now.
I-
That is
I
if you have been
believe-
laid off.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is a
Yeah.
correction.
Yeah.
I know it's not so great.
Yeah. Yeah.
But correction, you see, whenever you about correcting somebody.
Yes.
It's never.
It's never sweet.
Yeah.
It's
Sometimes
never
it's
sweet.
viboko, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's viboko. Yeah.
Discipline.
Yes.
So this is a correction. You see, finally
Yeah.
we have the
Yeah.
pollution. We have the air
Yeah.
clearing
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
Finally, the earth is relaxing.
Yeah.
Right. So everything should be fine.
And that's kind of getting, or how am I going to ask this? That's kind of getting off your marriage, your first marriage, and you still didn't give up. You still believed in love, and you still believe there's man out there. What do you do to tell someone who is going through the same?
When I was out of my first marriage,
Because it was out of, I'm very sure it was not easy. You had pain, you had like regrets, maybe,
yeah.
What do you tell that
As-
one person?
Especially in
Because
that,
that's a on its own.
at that time,
Yeah.
according to our culture,
Yeah.
it was also a taboo. Divorce was, you see, the current situation is very different. Yeah,
Things have changed.
We are quite modern.
Yeah, we are
For us,
we are modern.
Now, marriage, divorce, it
Yeah.
doesn't work, move on, move out, it's getting normal.
Yeah.
We are westernizing as well. But during my time, it was not that easy. So it was very difficult for me to take that step.
Yeah.
Circumstances compelled, but
Yeah.
I do recall there
Yeah.
were some 3 years of real hardship in terms of
Struggles,
depression. Why me? There was a lot of
Yeah,
why
why
me?
me?
Why?
Yeah. So what would you tell someone who is going through the same, or even single already, has already gone through the divorce? Is there love? Is there tomorrow?
Yes,
In
of
this
course,
world of love and of course marriage.
Of course.
Yeah.
As long as you're doing the right thing.
Yes.
You see, as long as you're doing the right thing, you persevere.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You're honest. Right?
Yeah.
When the time is right. You
Yeah.
see, time is also another factor.
Yes.
When the time is right, you will definitely meet the right person. But you
Wow.
definitely have to persevere.
Yeah.
Because you
And do right.
if you like get from one divorce and then get into rebound
Yeah.
and another one and
Yeah.
the third one, oh come on.
No. Stay
That's
up.
not gonna happen.
Yeah.
But you have to hold ground.
Yeah.
Because of course I had options too.
Yeah.
But
you had options to stay
I made up
single.
my mind
Yeah.
at that time and I said no.
Yeah.
This time
Yeah.
I'm only going to get married
Yeah.
to the right person.
Person.
As long as he has a tick in all this,
Yes.
of course you can't get 10 out of 10.
You can't get a perfect
Yeah,
person.
but as long as it's eight or above 80,
Yeah.
fine.
Wow.
So that's where I held on to.
Yeah.
For 3 years when I was.
And now you're happy.
I'm very happy. Yes.
She's happy.
You can
in her marriage.
viewers, you can tell she's happy.
She's a queen.
She's a queen.
You know, she's in happy marriage. She's in a happy marriage. She's in a happy business. Her life has
She's rich. She has a house.
She has a car.
She has a car, and she changed her parents.
Her dreams were valid.
Yeah.
She's now enjoying her dreams, and that's what she's living by.
Yeah. So
Any other thing maybe she would like to tell our viewers before we close it? Few shots.
Success is a journey,
Success is a journey.
it is a journey.
and failure is part of success. If you don't fail,
And
you're not going to
failing is a choice.
easily.
It's a choice. You have to choose it so that you learn in that process.
And each time you fall down, you have to just pick up, dust, and move.
Pick up,
Dust yourself.
move on.
Yes.
Don't pause.
Don't
Wow.
pause.
Wow. Don't pause,
Yes,
guys.
don't
Don't pause. You have to pick yourself, dust yourself, and move on.
Yes.
Keep
Move forward.
moving,
Keep
despite of-
moving.
oh,
Let
in spite
success
of
find you on
anything.
the way. Yeah? Success is not going to find you when you're sleeping, when you're taking naps, when you're taking strolls, when you are only clubbing. That's all what you know. You know, success has to find you on your journey. Yeah.
Meena, do you believe, our generation right now believe in the microwave way of being successful
Yes,
out there?
doing
Like,
stuff.
I believe if I sleep, if I do this, they
I'll
just
get a
want
house,
it
I'll get the
easy.
V8.
They just
No,
want-
it doesn't work. It
It
doesn't
doesn't work,
It
guys.
doesn't work. It doesn't work.
And I see that. I see that. As I say
Yeah.
that I'm employing all the new generation
Yes.
kids, and that's why I'm being a teacher.
Yeah.
Because I see that in them as
them,
well.
yeah.
They want to strike it like the CEO of Facebook and
Yeah.
Bill Gates. But no, if you read their stories,
If you read their story,
see,
yes.
you see the hardship.
It's
that
a
they've gone
journey.
through.
It's a
Yes,
journey.
It's a journey.
Yeah.
So no. The microwave business
Yeah.
does not work.
Uh-huh,
No,
uh-huh.
you have to work hard, work smart
Uh,
for whatever you want
work
to
hard,
achieve.
work smart.
For sure.
Yeah.
There is no other ingredient to success.
Yeah. Wow.
There is
All right,
no
guys, we have come to the end of this segment, Scars to Success, with one, Meena Hindocha, a managing director of her own company, from being an employee, messenger, working for free,
Being a housewife.
being a housewife, oh God, to her now, she's now a director of her own company, guys. Is that a success? Yeah, so, yeah, Lisa,
Yeah.
I think we had it for you.
It has been interesting.
Yes.
It has been eye-opening.
Yes.
For me, I've learned a lot because even nothing is impossible. And transitions will always come.
Yes.
Changes will always come. Just
Yes.
adapt. Learn how to adapt. Because Meena, do you believe it is all about adapting?
Yeah.
It is all
Change.
about adapting.
Yeah.
It will push you down. It
Yeah.
will crush you. But as she said, stand up, dust, and move on. Yeah. So that is it. Maybe
Thank
you can
you.
tell them how to find it, because maybe
Yeah.
you have spoken wise, and if I was
Yes.
to be asked, I wouldn't mind you as my mentor. So I know many people out there
Uh-huh.
are looking, maybe they would want to know more about
Uh-huh.
you. Maybe you can allow us, maybe you can mention, because people may want business from you. So we can tell them
Oh,
maybe
wow.
the name of the company. If you don't mind,
If you don't mind,
yeah,
if you
where it's
don't mind.
located,
Where
I
can they
need to
get
see
you?
Where can they get you? Maybe I want those nuggets. I'll need to know where I'll find you. Yeah, so maybe
Yeah,
tell
I'm the
them.
managing director of Fortuna Industries Limited.
Fortuna Industry Limited.
Yeah.
Fortuna Industries Limited. Yes.
And we manufacture tissue paper, recycled tissue paper.
Yeah.
We've just installed new machinery this year, and we're increasing our capacity.
Yeah.
And yes, we are on the right. So Fortuna Industries Limited.
Yes. Wow. So guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Please let us know what else we can discuss with you. What is it that you want us to talk about? This segment was on Scars to Success, and we had it with Meena. And really, guys, she's a woman with wisdom. She has wisdom. Until next time. Bye.
With no emotion, 'cause my love deserves to be free.